Hey everyone, welcome back to John's Watch. Today I'm taking a look at a new game called Wall World 2.
It's
Which one?
a wall where like a wall in a world.
This game was released on Steam on November 11th, 2025. Its regular price is $15.49 Canadian or your regional equivalent, and it's developed and published by Alawar. This is the sequel to, obviously, Wall World, which was released in 2023. The story page for this one says, the adventure in the mysterious world of the Wall continues. Pilot your Robospider into its depths, uncover lost artifacts and technologies, upgrade your exosuit and spider, and battle the horrors lurking in the dark. Unravel the mysteries buried in the depths of the wall. So this game is basically set on this massive wall, and you pilot this Robospider to go mining in the wall. That's basically it. Right now I've played a couple of hours, so if we hop back into my game, I just wanted to get a feel for the game. And right now, this is just our upgrade shop. This is back at our base. Don't need to worry about this right now. If we come out of the upgrade shop, we can walk around this very small little town. We can go in here and buy upgrades for us, the miner. Like I've bought this honey badger, which is a weapon for fighting monsters inside the mines, because that is something that's been added in Wall World 2. And then you can also go to this bar where you can get side quests from people, and you can also buy up to 2 drinks that will give you certain buffs for your next attempt at the wall. But if you look in the top right, I'm quite poor. I've only got 466 of whatever that currency is. There's a lot of different currencies, so it does get a little bit confusing. But I can't afford anything right now. So if you press Y, we now go to the world map, and the one in the middle right here is the main story beat. This cave, we just can't do anything about it right now, so we've got to do other story parts until we can do that. Rusty Belt is like the starting zone, and I've done the first 3 missions here, so we're probably going to be doing this next mission. It's a difficulty normal. We got to find the archive module. So like the first one I did was mine for some ore. Then we did destroy these incubators. We'll see those, I'm sure. And then the last one I just did was save the miners, which was quite a bit harder. And then I've also got this side quest over here in the Misty Slope. But this one's difficulty is insane, and I tried it once and I found it really, really difficult. So we're not going to worry about that. We're going to go to the Rusty Belt, and we're going to do this one, find the archive module. Yeah, this one shouldn't be too bad. Let's hop into it. And we're going from our base onto the wall. So here we are. Our quest is find the archive module. At the top, that's our time progression bar. You can see it slowly filling up, and basically, when it reaches one of those little markers, alien things are going to attack our Robospider. So, what I'm doing right now is I'm walking up the wall. I'm trying to find a mine entrance. Oh, we're being attacked already. There's a mine entrance. We're just on top of it now. So, we are just going to start attacking. And I'm playing this on controller. I just move the right stick to aim with my reticle, and I hold right trigger to shoot. Right now, this is the only weapon I've got. In my last run, I found like a random upgrade in the mines that let me equip a new weapon for my spider, my Arana Discoteca. And that was a really good weapon, but yeah, for now we've only got this one. This guy's really tanky, and he actually doesn't take any damage. Oh my god, he's just out of range. There we go, he's done. Okay. We've done that. Now we can... Oh, we just got to be on top of this. So you can see at the bottom, we can now press B to enter the mine. So we kind of like dock our spider. Oh. We press X to disconnect from the spider. Now we can move around. And this is great. This is just a bunch of currency. So we're going to suck it all up. Fantastic. And then if we go back into our spider, you can see we've now got 8 blue gems, 4 green gems. Connect to our spider again. Now if we press Y, we can have a look at our upgrades, and this lets you upgrade either your spider's weapon, you can see on the left tree here, ourself by getting things like movement speed or drilling efficiency, or this is just to heal the Robospider's health, which you can see at the bottom left right now, it's almost full. But something that I understand is different from the first game is these aren't permanent. Like, once I leave this level and then go into another one, I'll have to do all these upgrades again. And like, I've only done like 4 levels, and already I'm like, great, I'm just buying the same upgrades every single time. So that's kind of annoying. Yeah, I don't believe the first game did that. I bought the first game when it was on Pastrami's Game of the Year list for 2023. And I recorded the footage for it, and I was like, oh, this is pretty fun, I should go back to it. And 2 years later, I still haven't gone back to it, but I still have been meaning to. Okay, we found another mine. So, boom. We'll disconnect. Okay. Holy. I don't fully know what happened there. So yes, we hold right trigger with our drill equipped. We look for gems. If I press left on the D-pad, I switch to that honey badger gun, which we're going to need in just a second. I'm ready for him. Bam! And I think I've upgraded this weapon so it does more damage. So I'm pretty good at dealing with those bugs right now. And our goal is, obviously the main goal is to find the archive module. But our other goal is just to go digging through these mines and find resources. Because we can also use some of these gems back home, back at the base. You can see on our gun, we've filled up about 75%, so I'm just going to drop that off. And I will actually grab one of my mining upgrades. We could go for movement speed, or we could go for drilling efficiency. We're actually quite close, if you look at the bar at the top, quite close to the next wave. So I'd like to get something for my spider here as well. I think theoretically we could do movement speed, then we can also do machine gun fire rate, and also gun rotation speed. And that's all of our blue gems used up. So now we'll hop back into the mine. And now, I never quite know what to go for first, like movement speed or like drilling efficiency. I think movement speed's pretty good, like if you're not like fully paying attention to that bar at the top. You can sometimes get caught out and you'll be like, oh, I'm pretty far in the mine and I need to get back to my spider because it's being attacked right now. But I'm sure next upgrade we'll be able to get drilling speed as well. Oh, this is like a whole little chamber here. That's quite nice. That's one of the nests, or the incubators over there. So that's just going to spawn whatever they were called. Zigrexes or whatever. And we get some, like a meta progression resource if we break those nests. So they're worth doing. There we go, that's about full. And the next wave's going to be here in just a second. So we're going to pop back to our spider and get ready for it. Maybe get a couple more upgrades. How many blues have I got on me right now? 12. Let's have a look. We could do extra gun rotation speed because we've got 6 of the green gems. That's probably quite good. You probably saw in that first little bit of combat how slow the gun rotated. I think this is with 2 upgrades and it still goes very, very slowly. Okay, so we'll disconnect from the mine right now. And now we're just gonna fight off this first wave. The first wave isn't too bad at all. Obviously, as you could guess, it gets harder the later waves you get to. In fact, I think that's probably it for that first wave. No? Oh yeah, it is. I was just listening for the sound. Okay, great. Now we go back into the mine. Oh, and actually, if you look over on the top right there, we've got this bar that's slowly filling up, that little purple bar. That actually means we're in the right mine for our objective. So the higher that purple bar is, the closer to the objective I am. So we just gotta move around in here until that really fills up. And I think it looks like it's higher up, but I don't think I can. Oh, can we go up here? I think this probably just ends, right? Yeah. We can't. Can we go up in here? No. So yeah, we gotta get down to get up, as the old saying goes. And we're gonna have to go through this horrible magma tube tunnel. There we go, we can get across. Oh, there's another one there. Actually, can we dig up, like, the side? To try and get to that nest thing? We got some space now, so let's start killing lads. It looks like the nest just put out, like, a flying guardian thing. Oh, no, it didn't. It just put out a regular one. So let's just chill in here. Yeah, it looks like our objective is still down. Oh, switch back to our gun. Suck that up. I think there was... Is there another one down here? Oh, he's gone. We'll let him go. We'll find him at some point. I think it's probably, like, just to the right here and then down, if I had to guess. Uh-oh. Well, it's not down, apparently, unless this goes up further? Oh. Oh, yeah, this looks promising. I bet it's right at the end of this. Once before, they've put, like, an objective behind this, like, short tunnel of, quite tough stone to dig through. After this one, I'm calling it. After this one, though. There it is! We did it! Oh god, he's coming. Die! Perfect. Grab. We got our archive module. Oh no, this is a blueprint. Is this what we wanted? Yes, I think so. So we're doing a little bit of story, telling her that we found a blueprint. Uh-oh, there's gonna be something spooky. So we gotta get out of here. Oh god! Okay, well that's horrifying. So we now got to zoom back to our spider and start the extraction. Which, oh my god. I'm not even doing damage to that thing. Okay, we're not gonna worry about that. Oh god, okay. Just zoom back to the spider. When we start the extraction, it'll just spawn like kind of a wave of enemies. In we go. We got back here. Chill. I think it's being chill. We've only got 13 blues, so we can grab this. That one's more damage, that's fine. If we keep 3 emeralds, we can restore 15 HP, 15% HP for 3 emeralds. So we'll do that, no problem. Let's exit the mine, hold down, select to start the extraction. And that's not going to trigger like the second wave, but it is just going to trigger a bunch of enemies. I think we got to survive for 50 seconds, which isn't too bad. We're at good health. We've got some good upgrades. But again, like, now that we've done this little mission, next time we come in, we won't have like our rotation speed, we won't have our movement speed, our mining efficiency. So yeah, I'm already like a little bit kind of bored of the gameplay loop. It's a cool idea, and I remember like being very, very impressed by the first one when I played it for however long I played it for. Well, that's a bit of damage. Press Y. There we go, nicely healed. But yeah, I'm just not in love with losing all the upgrades when I come back in. There are like permanent upgrades that you get in the base, like unlocking the gun. I've got one that whenever I start a mine, the spider will blast like the first like 5 blocks, I think. So that's a pretty cool upgrade. There we go, so that turns all our resources into, or we get the resources, but it also turns it into dust. There we go. Fantastic. So that's more of the story missions done. Off we go back to base. So we gotta buy the rotary saws. I think this is a story thing, and maybe this is for the branches in that cave. 1500 dust, fine. Go to the hole. Okay, yeah, this is the story bit. We can do that. Let's go have a look. Cut through the obstacle. Okie dokie. Move deeper into the hold. My god, we're going horizontally. How do we switch to the saw? There we go. So if we do down on the D-pad, we switch to the saw. Okay, here are the branches. So it's probably going to give us some dialogue, and then we'll get chopping. Oh no, we can do it. We're close. Whoa. Is it done? It's done. Great work, little Arana Discoteca. Uh-oh, there's enemies. Oh god, look at that guy. Die. This is a very different perspective. You don't normally see this, I don't know, like, up and down perspective. I should really be using my rockets, I guess. Rockets! Ta-da! Oh, what is this thing? Uh-oh. Do we have to kill them first, maybe? You can see how slow the turret rotates. Rocket? Oh yeah. He's dead. Okay, we can do it. Phew. Glad we survived that. Okay, we gotta switch off the energy grid, so we're gonna enter a little mine here. This is interesting. This is a very different style of mission. Hello, what's going on down here? It's sort of a mine. Yeah, this is just a story one instead of like the actual gameplay, I guess. Oh, there's still more bugs down here. Great. Oh my god, there's tons of the... Oh! They came out of nowhere. Okay, we probably just need to go in. Because we just unleashed a ton of those. Oh, they can't get out of here. Let's just unleash them all. Screw it. Die. Look at the chain lightning effect. Okay, we got a lot of them. Is this what we need? What does that mean? That's just lore. Okay, this is a whole big place we gotta go through, I guess. Oh, that looks like maybe an energy core thing. Here they come again. Oh god, here's the rest. We got them all. We gotta use the vacuum to move the energy cell into the loop. That's kind of fun. Oh, but I haven't made enough of a path for it. Oh, over there, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, speaking of the energy gun and like the sucking, I found like the sucking kind of weird. Like obviously it's full right now, so everything's just going past me. But I have found a lot of times, even when it's not full, I'll like aim to suck and they'll just fly past me anyway. Kinda strange. Come along. I like that though, that's quite neat. Okay, I'm ready for them. I'm not aiming at them. There we go. Oh, it's so close to being able to get in there. There we go, come on. Come on, you. In you go. Come on, yay! So now we go back. My god, there's so many resources here. I just don't think we need any of them. Okay, now we can go through here. It's just a gate. It looks like we could have walked around it, but I guess this is actually a tunnel. Our spider is so slow, it's crazy. Okay, at the end, there was a turret that was shooting us, and she said, you better go back, and then it immediately took us back. Okay, so I think we maybe just got access to a new region? Oh, the Misty Slope. That's cool. So this game's kind of strange. I don't fully know why it exists. Like I said, I didn't finish the first Wall World. I only played like an hour of it, and just meant to go back over the last 2 years and haven't. But I'm guessing the story probably ended with like, it was kind of like chapter 1 of the story, and so this game presumably exists to continue the story. But from the reviews I've seen, people don't really seem to care too much about the story. From the reviews I read about the first one and the second one, it sounds like the first game was like a nice tight 10-hour roguelike experience with a bit of a story in the background. And then Wall World 2 just feels a little bit bloated, I've seen a couple of reviews say. I can't speak to that, having not played enough of the first one. But already from like every time you go back into a mission having to redo the same upgrades, it definitely seems like a little bit repetitive already. It's also like twice the price of the first game, which is very strange. At the time of recording this video, it must be like a Black Friday sale or something. The first game is literally like $1.60 Canadian. Absolute steal for that game. But yeah, even at full price, this is twice the price. And I did see one of the reviews, they said they finished it after like 34 hours. And honestly, that's just, 10 hours sounds perfect for this kind of game. 34 hours is a lot. So yeah, if you loved the first Wall World and were like, I need more of this game's probably for you. If you haven't played the games yet, but it looks interesting, definitely start with Wall World, especially when it's $1. That's an amazing price. There you go, that was a quick look at Wall World 2. Thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.